Pardon, can you repeat?
Sir, not I'm asking the students like whether they have Arduino board or not.
Okay, fine.
Okay, I'll show like how to program in Arduino. First, you have to download your Arduino from here, arduino.org. Sorry, Arduino CC. From here, you have to download Windows or Mac version, and then first I'll show what we are going to do. You will do again that fixed point FIR filter implementation with Arduino Uno. So you have to first get your filter coefficients from MATLAB, and then input signal here will simulate the input signal because signal generator is not with you, and then do convolution to get the output signal. Like that same low pass filter we will use, and order you can specify. Then filter coefficients find from input signal. You will simulate like it will have two frequency components. One is 50 Hz and another is 500 Hz. And with that low pass filter, basically we will move out this 500 Hz signal. And then do convolution. First you will check in your MATLAB that whether convolution is working or not. And then Arduino IDE, you have to write the program in Arduino's language. It is similar to C++ language. And so first I'll show in MATLAB. Like you can use this filter designer tool, or MATLAB has a command that is FIR1, this command. Okay. So with this, first you have to get your coefficients, then do a fixed point conversion, that 8-bit conversion. And then input signal, here we are simulating those two frequency components. And then finally you will save your filter coefficients and your signal values in file format. I'll just run the code. So like here you can see this fixed point part. If you see, this is our input signal. It has two frequency components, 500 Hz and 50 Hz. And with your filter, you are basically removing that 500 Hz. Here we have saved that input coefficient. This is for that filter. This is fixed. This part is for your signal, and this part is for your filter. So like we will save it in here. You will get your signal coefficients like this. This you have to save. Otherwise you can copy from MATLAB also. And then this part. And that Arduino, that IDE that you have to install, after that you have to write your codes here. So like you will save your input signal in X, you will save your output, that filter coefficients in H, and you will get your output signal in Y. And finally you will write your output generation, that is your convolution code, and you will serial print it. For that you have to use that serial command. So up to this, and now I don't have the hardware. Monday I'll show you that how to connect the hardware and get it in the serial printer. And actually from here you'll get serial monitor, serial plotter. So serial plotter, you have to show your output. So this much. Any question? Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Can you repeat the last part where you showed in Arduino?
No, which part? Which is this one? No.
Ma'am, what we have to do here?
You have to write your things like you know your input signal coefficients that you saved. This is your input signal coefficients. Then you have to write your filter coefficients, and you have to write the C++ code of your this signal generation. That is that convolution. Understood, no? So how to generate that you have to write under this code.
Can you please explain the serial function that is at the serial dot begin, the use of it?
This is used because you need that processor. You will program your processor here. So from processor, you have to read the values, right? So for that, using serial communication, it will be used. So this Arduino, this is very is common code for Arduino. So Arduino IDE, if you go here, Arduino.cc, they will give you tutorials also. From here, you can learn the things. Arduino docs, getting started. Okay. Built-in examples, all these you can learn from here.
Hello.
Yes.
Where will we get that input signal coefficients, that 500 x5?
That from actually from here MATLAB. This MATLAB code I'll share with you.
Okay. Okay.
So you will
Ma'am,
save. Yes.
ma'am, in the art, can you like show the Arduino interface? Just
Arduino hardware interface. Arduino actually, if you do you have the board? Have you bought it?
no, ma'am, I'm not telling that. I just wanted to like ask, like I had a query. Can you like show the Arduino screen where you like displayed the input signal values in the matrix? Yes, ma'am. Like these are in like 250, like within the range of 0 to 255, right? Right. The like input
Yes.
signal. So after convoluting, like we can directly display the like values in the serial monitor, or like we have to convert it into some floating point number and then like.
No,
We
no,
have
no.
to,
You directly show it in serial plotter.
okay, just like so, our task is just to convolute X and H and then display the output in serial plotter, right?
Yes, yes, yes. That only. Any other question?
And also these filter coefficients, so like how do we get them? What is the configuration of the filter in the MATLAB?
You see here. This actually we are using this MATLAB has this command. Okay, this inbuilt command FIR1 minute. Where is it? FIR1. So aim we have to specify the order, and this WC is basically your normalized frequency. Normalized frequency, how to calculate this? FC is your cutoff frequency, filter cutoff frequency, and this is your sampling frequency. So this is the formula to get your normalized frequency, and using this command you will get your coefficients. You can also generate these things from your that filter designer tool. So that is also okay.
Ma'am,
But this, yes.
ma'am, like Arduino can handle floating point numbers, right? So like why we're converting it into 8-bit like numbers and then like
No,
we can.
ID can handle, but floating point numbers space requirement is more, no? Compared to integer. 8-bit you are using, and there it will be like 64-bit. So you cannot store more coefficients of your filter and input signal. These 500 input signal coefficients and 32 filter coefficients you cannot save in floating point in Arduino. That is why it is 8-bit thing. So here, like your task is this filter and input signal coefficient generation, and write the convolution code in Arduino IDE and show your output in serial pattern.
Ma'am, like for displaying a matrix in serial plotter, what is the like command or like serial dot plot X that will plot on?
Serial dot output. You will find all these commands from this one. Okay, this reference. Where is the tutorials? From here you will get all these things. You have to basically, if you are new to Arduino IDE, then you have to follow this site.
Ma'am, so regarding the convolution thing, so can you explain a bit more about like what exactly do we have to write the code for? Like maybe some theory or something like that.
Theory, you are told now already that h and x, how to get the y.
Okay, that basic convolution that we know, but
that only how to write in Arduino IDE, that is C++ and C are similar, right? So that same thing, C code you have to write
okay, so
here.
basically we have to generate the y by convoluting
Yes,
h and x. That's it, right?
yes.
Okay.
So any other question? So you'll all get your board by Monday, right?
Ma'am, in Arduino, for implementing the for loop, like the body of the for loop, like the for loop has to be declared outside the loop structure of Arduino interface, or like we can like where to position the for loop,
There are
like
two there are two things in Arduino, right? Void setup and void loop. So you can
yes,
do
ma'am.
void loop means it will do again and again. So here you don't have to do it again and again. Write your things in void setup only.
Okay, like I can write any number of functions and everything inside void setup, right? And
Void
it will
setup.
like
Yes.
okay.
So I'm sharing this PPT and this MATLAB code with you.
Ma'am, so in the next lab, we have to just convolute these two signals and produce the output in serial monitor. That will be our task only, or like we have,
Yes. Yes,
okay.
yes. First you have to do that assembly coding. That lab you have to first complete and then.
Ma'am, for this like experiment, everything we have to do in MATLAB and Arduino, right? Is there any assembly coding part in this?
No,
Like
no,
in this?
no. For this lab, no assembly coding. You have to write in C++.
Ma'am, if we don't have any queries, can you leave the meeting?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, guys, if you don't have any questions, then we can close this class. And those who have questions, they can stay and ask. And we hope by Monday everyone will have their Arduino hardware, so that Monday